Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echo. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So Notre Dame's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running with purpose. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, nice drag route here. I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Battiato. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. After all that running around, you got him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early. King downfield. It's Battiato. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Finds his man. It's Martinez. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's low. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go as he's being hit. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Battiato. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A running play called on fourth down. Tackled, but first down.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Backpedals and lofts it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Catch hauled in here over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game, they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
That's caught. It's Horton. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a timeout is called. Important stage late.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To the air, it's Battiato. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. It's a quick grab. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the run, it's Love. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Fighting off the defender. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. Here's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Ncaa looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. To throw, it's Ncaa. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Miami 14, Notre Dame 7.
To kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying to find some room. It's low. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Irish. Made the defense look slow that time.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Pressure is coming. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Spaziato. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be... Up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to launch it deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
And he will score. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown, Miami. Number 19 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Young. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? He hands it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. 2nd down.
He'll hand it off. A quick juke. Right down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what. More confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll tackle him right at the 31. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense will zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start. Offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Ncaa, bringing pressure. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
The pass is incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Notre Dame.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and he did not make it. A big 4th down stop. A chance to claim the lead here, but it's a turnover on downs. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Dropping back, it's Battiato. He's running out of time here. This pass is incomplete, 0-0 on the clock. That's it. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree.